śląskim. Przedstawiam Państwu pana Marcina Melona, dziennikarz, pisarz, nauczyciel języka angielskiego. Pan Marcin dzisiaj zacznie od tego, od odpowiedzi na pytanie, dlaczego pisać po śląsku dla 500 tysięcy ludzi, zamiast po angielsku dla 1,5 miliarda. Jest różnica, prawda?
Jest mała.
Jest mała. Także zapraszam Państwa serdecznie i przełączamy się na angielski, bo to jest lekcja języka angielskiego, ewentualnie na śląski. Potem też zachęcamy do zadawania pytań panu Marcinowi. Uwaga, po angielsku lub po śląsku. Też może.
Okay, so only these two languages allowed? Yes, please.
One question, may I have some photos for carousel?
Yes, of course. Feel free. Okay. First, where do these numbers come from? Ms. Joanna was talking about 500,000 people, and I'm not sure how many people exactly speak English around the world, but surely this number is much higher than the number.
I've checked.
You've checked, yeah, so you are sure. So how many was it?
1.5 million.
1.5 million, all right. This question was asked during one of my recent meetings with my readers. But before we will go to this question, I would like to say that I'm very glad to be here because for me it's a very unique opportunity to speak about Silesian culture and Silesian dialect or language. Of course, we may still discuss which word is more precise for the Silesian. For me, it's language, of course, despite it being not officially recognized by Polish authorities. But I'm very happy because for me it's an opportunity to look at Silesian culture not through the Polish culture. We are used to speak about Silesia, speak about Silesian cultures, Silesian history and Silesian language, watching it through the Polishness. And I would like to offer you a different view. I believe the different with other view is much better. Surely the first one is not the only one. So I would like to see Silesian culture in the very wide European context. I believe Upper Silesia as a whole is attractive enough to be considered, to be perceived in this very wide European context. I remember whenever I was talking to my foreign friends from different European countries, I was always telling them that I am born in Silesia. This is a very, very different part of Poland. So they were asking me, what exactly is Silesia? Why is it so special? Is it only special because you are from this part of Poland, or is this really something unique in the European context? So I was, my answer was my family story. I told them that different generations of my family were born in Poland, in the communist Poland, of course, as well, in Germany, in Austria, in Czech Kingdom, and they were always surprised. Well, your family must have been traveling a lot, they were saying. My answer was no, not really. Actually, they were not traveling at all. We were living in the same area all the time. We weren't traveling, but the borders were traveling all the time. This is very special in Silesia because the borders were moving. Different countries, different cultures were coming here and going. This is why our culture is so special because it's a mixture. It combines different culture, different influences. You can see it in our language, of course, where you have got many words coming from Czech language, many words coming from, of course, obviously German language too, and Polish, naturally. It's also different because our customs, because our cuisine, which also combines different influences, and our history, where different nations and different armies too were coming and influencing the history of our families. Of course, I mean those of us who were living here in Silesia for long enough. So I believe that talking about Silesia as something special, as something unique for the entire Europe is really something we should do. We shouldn't be shy, we shouldn't be afraid to talk, to speak about our uniqueness, and that's what we are trying to do. The question I have mentioned before, what is the reason of writing books for this relatively small group? Because according to the results of the census, only 500,000 people declare reading, speaking and understanding Silesian language. Well, the reason is quite simple. I believe that there are some things, there are some stories that can't be told in any other language. They may be told only in Silesian language. Many of these stories I was told by my grandfather, my grandmother, stories that happened to them between the two world wars here in Silesia. They are special, they are magical for me because they are somehow my own. But I also believe that they may be quite attractive, quite interesting for anyone living in Europe. When I was younger, I was trying to write these stories down in Polish language, because Polish language, after all, is still easier for me to use in Silesian language. Once, because in Polish language there is much more vocabulary we may use. Twice, Polish language is the language I use more often than Silesian. Despite Silesian language is the language of my heart, is the language of my emotions. It is still easier for me to use Polish language. So I was trying to write about Silesia in Polish, but somehow it just didn't work. I was feeling that there is something missing in my attempt of writing in Polish. So when my grandma died, I understood that if I am ever supposed to successfully write all her stories, I must learn writing in Silesian. And writing in Silesian is not as simple as one may think. Later I will show you some pictures with some descriptions in Silesian. You will also see that there are some letters which are a bit different than the Polish letters. How many of them? Something between 2 and 4. I'm only using the 2 letters which we won't find in Polish alphabet, because I'm pretty sure that these letters are absolutely necessary to write Silesian language. Some experts claim that there are 4 letters we should be using. Let me show you these letters. For example, I mean this letter, yeah? This is something between O and U. and there is no sign, there is no letter in Polish which may be used instead of this. Godają. Or, for example, the Silesian word for Silesia itself is Śląsk. In the word Śląsk, you can't use just O, and you can't use U either, because it's not Śląsk and it's not Śląsk. It's something between. This sound is something between O and U. So this sound just doesn't exist in Polish language. This is something our own. This is something we use. And there is another letter I would like to show you, and I'm sure that I will find it soon somewhere. Or maybe I won't. What I mean is the O letter with a small thing above it, which is wo. Like when we are going to say the word window in Silesian, we will say okno. Of course, you can use the Polish letter with O, but it's not the same. So we are using this O with this small something above it, and I just can't see it right now. But I'm sure it's quite easy to find it anywhere. Yeah. So first, why I'm writing in Silesian? Why I'm not writing in Polish and in English? The answer is quite simple for me, because if you want to write about Silesia and its phenomenon and do it honestly, you have to learn to write in Silesian. And the second reason for me is that writing in this language or dialect is also lots of fun. Because for me it's also like traveling in time, it's like traveling to my childhood. Sometimes writing in Silesian, I remember many words I just wasn't using for many years. I'm in my late 30s right now, and some of these words I haven't been using since I was a very young child. Some words I've only heard a couple of times from my grandma, from my great-grandma, and now I'm able to remember about these words, and it's very satisfying for me, and there's a lot of fun about it. So I'm really enjoying writing in Silesian. So that's the short introduction. I was trying to explain what are my reasons to write in Silesian, why Silesia as a region, and why Silesian culture and language are so special for me. And now I would like to hear some questions from you, and I would also like to answer your questions. I hope I will be able to do it.
Też może być.
Nie ukrywamy, poradzi po polskiemu.
Remember that two languages you may use today. So maybe before you will think of any questions for me, let me show you, this is our new project. This is crazy, that's not really serious, but we are going to teach the entire world to speak Silesian. And I surely believe that we can do it. What's my aim? I don't believe that we will ever manage to make more people speak Silesian than English. No, I don't think so. What about Chinese? Chinese is the second one. I don't think so, but I think that we can create some serious challenge for Spanish language, and I hope that after this project Silesian will be the world language number 3 after English and Chinese, and it's a little bit above Spanish. Of course, I'm kidding right now, but this project, this is a new website started on Facebook. This is called co by powiedział Shakespeare, what would Shakespeare say in Silesian. Me and Jacek Zygmunt is very talented, very gifted cartoonist from Katowice. We are going to publish a series of pictures. I'm not sure if they are funny. I hope some of you will find them funny. With short conversations in both languages, in English and in Silesian, of course. I hope that maybe some people in Silesia will find it useful to learn any English, and I hope that some people anywhere in the world will find it useful to learn just some of the Silesian words. And I really hope that this project will make more people around the world just know that there is a